Hey everybody, I'm DBS TCG Central. Welcome to another deck profile video. If you guys saw today's thumbnail, you saw that we are doing SSB Son Goku battling for the universe. So this is going to be my first deck profile for the Zenkai series. I could not wait. I got my hands on one of these promo leaders and a few Zenkai cards, and I decided to whip a deck together to show you guys. I'm probably going to take this to my locals so that when I do get some more of the starter decks and stuff for the pre-release, I'm going to shove them into my Z deck so that I can use a Z deck for pre-release. So it's going to be fun, and I just got too excited and I couldn't help myself. Who knows if you guys can come up with other builds, because this leader is very versatile. It counts as all colors. I'll show you exactly what he does. But there's infinite amounts of decks you could build with this leader. It's crazy. So I'll start on the unawakened side. So Son Goku on this side, he's got critical and he's got a permanent here. That's this card is also treated as red, blue, and green. And it's a yellow leader, so it is a quad color leader. Also counts as a mono yellow leader because of the permanent, because this card itself is yellow. So you can do a lot of interesting things with this leader if you can sift through the card pool and find crazy stuff. So auto, when this card attacks, if your opponent's leader's on its if your opponent's back side is facing up, you can draw a card. So if your opponent's leader is awakened, you could draw a card when you attack. And then when you awaken, when your life is at 4 or less, you can draw 2 cards. So you're going to do some self-awakening in this deck. Our Z deck itself has self-awakeners that are actually beneficial for this deck. Also, we run some self-awakeners too, so this happens very, very fast. And you can awaken turn 2 once you get to 4 life, once you use some of the self-awakeners and stuff. So I'll show you exactly how it gets done. And then on this side here, he's SSB Son Goku battling for the universe. Permanent, same as the other side. This card is also treated as red, blue, and green. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. Then additionally, if your opponent's leader card is facing up, your opponent's leader side is facing up, this card gains critical for the turn. So he turns into a 15k critical, and when he attacks, he draws a card. So that's good. You throw a double strike in here. He's a 25k double strike critical. So just a leader having critical on its on it in general is just pretty strong, because you're kind of denying your opponent cards to their hand from their life every time you swing. So they'll have to combo out of it and lose a card no matter what. So it's really strong having critical on a leader. All right, so I'll show you what's in this deck, and I'll start with the Z deck. Let me just find where I put this thing. Right here. Okay. So I only have a handful of cards. This came in a promo set that came out with the deck. So we'll start with this this card here. So we have some Self-Awakeners. These are our first Z battle cards. SSB Vegeta Summoning the Impossible. Surmounting the Impossible, sorry. So what this card does is it's unique. It goes in your Z energy. I mean, it's in your Z battle deck. So permanent, if your leader card is a Son Goku BR, which it is, Z leader, which we'll get to in a minute. If this card gets 10,000 power and double strike. So this card will be a 15k double strike if you have a Z leader on top of your leader, which I'll get to in a minute. Play 1 card from your hand. Place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. When this card is played, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, and then draw a card. So you'll be drawing a card, adding a card from your life to your hand, and then you'll be bottom decking a card from your hand first. So this only costs 1 of any color energy, and then 1 Z energy, which I'll get to in a little bit, and how we charge the Z energy. So these are the 2 Z battle cards that I own, but these are the ones that we're gonna run for the deck here. And I'll show you, there's all sorts of stuff that happens with your Z leader that's really cool. So speaking of your Z leader, this is your Z leader. He'll go in your Z deck. So this card here has got critical. It's SSB Son Goku Surmounting the Impossible. So it's got a Z Awaken, which means it's pretty much an evolve onto your leader card. You pay 1 energy when your life is at 2 or less. you can evolve this basically onto a Sun Goku BR. So you could put it right on top of him for 1 energy if you have 2 or less energy. If your opponent's hitting you and getting down to 2 by himself, then you could play this on there. But you also self-awaken with this guy and other self-awakeners that we run to be more aggressive, to get you down to 2, just to get this guy out when you're going for game. So here it's got a permanent. This card is also treated as red, blue, and green. So it's all 4 colors still because it's a yellow card. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card, and then this card gets plus 5,000 power for the turn. So automatically it's a 20k. So your opponent, when he attacks, is going to have to at least combo up once. So that alone is really strong. It adds as like a permanent sensu bean on your leader, so that's very helpful a lot of the times. Especially when you get to late game and you play this and everybody's cards and resources are running out. Also, it's got an active battle here. If you pay 1 energy, if you have a Vegeta BR Z battle card in play, this card gains double strike for the battle. So when this card attacks also, it draws a card and then it gets a plus 5,000 boost. So you will be a active battle if you decide to pay the energy and you have the Vegeta out. You'll be a 25k double strike critical. So that's really, really strong. Denies your opponent a lot of resources, and it's just, kind of like a boss monster, and this is the Vegeta here, obviously, that you play with the card, and then once you play him out, these guys turn into 15k double strikes as well. So you get to be a really, really aggressive just with your Z battle deck. Never mind what we run inside the deck. So starting out, we do if you saw the thumbnail, it's a blue-yellow build here. Because our leader is blue, we can run this card here. Dimension Magic, it untaps energy on your defensive steps, so you can use this card to untap energy, but also helps you self-awaken. If you have 5 or more battle cards in your drop area, you can pay a life to use this card and untap 2 energy. So it's good defensively, but also for the self-awakening aspect of this card here. You really definitely want to get down to 4 so you can awaken, start drawing cards and stuff like that. So we run 4 Dimension Magic, really good negate. Next card that we run here is these 2 SS Trunks, Architect of Peace. So this is a little tech we're running because we are a Z battle. We have a Z deck, so we want to do a lot of comboing so that we can fill up our Z energy. And how that works is when you attack with it's a new mechanic in the game that starts actually this weekend because of the pre-release. When you attack and you decide to combo any battle throughout the game, so if your opponent attacks you or you attack him, on your combo step you can choose to once per battle to put one of your combos into your Z energy to start stockpiling it. So this card helps out because what it does is auto for 1 blue energy. When this card, if your leader is a blue Saiyan, which it is because it counts as blue, when this card is used in a combo, you can choose 1 blue Saiyan card in with energy cost 2 or less in your hand and negate its skills for the turn and play it in rest mode. So you combo with this, you play 1 energy, you pay 1 energy, and you can pay a 2-cost battle. You can play a 2-cost Saiyan blue battle card from your hand. So you're kind of cheating out 2 drops for 1. But also this, when you're done with it, you can put it right in your Z energy, and it helps out a lot just to fill it up. So we run 2 of those. Some of the Saiyans that we run, we'll start with these guys here because we are a blue-yellow deck. We will have blue-yellow energy. Goku Black, Unforeseen Darkness. So what this card does is when you play this card from your hand, activate this skill at the end of your turn, negate this, At the end of your turn, if there is a card that is both blue and yellow in your energy, draw 2 cards, then choose up to 1 card in your hand and place it into, choose 1 card in your hand and put it into your drop area. Then choose up to 1 blue or yellow energy, and you can switch it to active mode. So you play this for 2 energy if you have 2 energy. And then at the end of your turn, you can draw 2 cards after you bottom deck 1. And then also you untap a blue-yellow energy in your energy area. So this only ends up costing 1. But also, you could play it with this card to have a skillless battle card out. So that's a very important tech, too. I'll show you what we do with. So this is kind of just our draw and a little bit of extra draw. So other cards that we run in this deck. So we run 3 Super Saiyan Trunks, just a skillless 20k battle card, 2-drop blue Saiyan. I'll show you why we run it. We cheat it out with this, but we also have other ways to cheat these out, and I'll show you how. And we run a little bit of a skillless package in here, which is important. So we'll need skillless cards. So another skillless to fill out the skillless package, Super Saiyan Son Gohan. So it's just another 20k 2-drop blue Saiyan, which comes into play. I'll show you exactly how. So we just run 7 of those, and like I said, we can make other 2-drop Saiyans skillless by playing this card here. So if we do need a skillless card in a pinch, we can just do that. Another card that we run to start the blue-yellow package is also a god, Wiz Caller to Order. So what this card does here is it's got energy exhaust. It's a blocker, so you can play it. And when this card is played from your hand or at the end of battle in which this card was used in a combo from your hand, add up to 1 skillless battle card with energy cost 2 from your deck or drop area to your hand, then shuffle your deck. If you look through your deck, Additionally, if it's your opponent's turn, you may play 1 skillless battle card with energy cost 2 from your hand in rest mode. So if you combo with this on your opponent's turn, you could get a 2-drop skillless from your drop area or your deck, and you could play it. If it's your turn, you can bring it to your hand, but also you're comboing with this card. So after you're done with this card, you could stick it right into your Z energy after you're done with it. Doesn't need to be in the drop for anything at all. So that's another card we can use to combo, and it helps us fill up our Z energy, but it also gets out our skillless battle cards. And one of the main reasons we get our skillless battle cards, we play the skillless battle cards first of all, is to play this guy here. So he's a 10-drop SS2 Son Gohan Astonishing Strike. So this acts as your board wipe for the deck. It's also a boss monster. So it has Deflect Triple Strike. So what this card does here is active main for 4 energy. If your leader is a blue Saiyan, which it is because of our permanent our leader, your opponent has 3 or more energy, and you choose one of your skillless battle cards with energy cost 2, place it, you play this card from your hand, and if you play this card, place the chosen card that you chose with this ability into your energy. And then you have a 30k triple strikeout for 4 energy. Additionally, it's got an active main once per turn. Place 1 mono blue card from your energy into your drop area. Switch this card to active mode. Then choose all your opponent's battle cards and place them at the bottom of their owner's decks in any order. So really strong. You play them out. It ramps you 1, so you go to 5 energy, and you can attack, and then you'll have a triple strike. Deflect 30k, which is huge, and just crazy. And if you need a board wipe, you can take one of your energy, not the one you just placed in there, but any of your energy, and make sure you put it in your drop area. And I believe it has to be a battle card. Yeah, one of your opponent's battle cards. Yeah. Mono blue. Yeah, so that's got to be a mono blue battle card in your energy, and then you just put it at the bottom of your deck. And then, into your drop area, and then you can play this guy, restand this guy, and attack again. So he's a dual attack, triple strike, 30k. He's huge, and he board wipes. So, really strong card. He acts as a boss monster, but also your board wipe in this deck, and he's just really, really good. So another 2-drop Saiyan we run is our super combo. In a pinch, if you really need a Saiyan out, and you have something like this Trunks to make it a skillless battle card and play it in rest mode, just so you could play this guy. Just extra consistency. You could use it if you needed to, but other than that, what this card does is you take 1 card from your hand when you combo with this, and you stick it under your drop on the bottom of your deck, and you can draw 2 cards. Also, you can stick this into your Z energy, because you're not going to use this in your drop area at all. So this helps also. And you get down to 4 really quick, so this will be live. And be able to use it, and it really helps getting the draw too on this, rather than using any other super combo. So really good. We use the blue one because our leader is blue. And then after that, we run Our Unison here is Great Priest, Invitation to Battle. So this is kind of the tech that made me want to run this kind of style deck. So what this Unison does is it's got a permanent up here where you could play it if your leader is a Zeno or a Great Priest for just 3 generic energy, but we can just play it for 3 blue energy because we run enough blue. Active battle, switch this card to rest mode, switch up to one of your god cards. Oh wait, it's not switch. Yeah. So switch this card to rest mode, switch up to one of your blue god cards in your energy to active mode, then choose up to one god card with a combo cost of 1 in your hand and use it in a combo. So I'll show you all the ones that we run that are gods that are combos after this, but it's also got a -3 here where when your opponent plays a battle card with energy cost that's greater than their current energy, return it to its owner's hand. So that's a cool ability too if you're in a pinch, but we mostly use it for the +1. So some of the gods we run. First of all, I showed you this guy who happens to be a god. So this is a 1-drop combo cost, and you can use this for free with this ability, and then you can untap an energy. This will just help you get more skillless out, but also to fill up your Z energy. So really good. Some more gods that we run. Some extra counterplays right here. SS Rose Goku Black Divine Prophecy. So it's a counterattack where you can counter the attack, and you can play this card. When this card is played from your hand during your opponent's turn, you can choose one. If your opponent has 3 or less energy, choose up to one of your opponent's. I'm sorry. Yeah, so when you play this card from your hand during your opponent's turn, choose one. If your opponent has 3 or less energy, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and place it in their energy in rest mode. So if they're attacking you with something crazy and you're in a pinch, you need to just get rid of it. You could take the attacking creature when you counter because it'll be in rest mode, and you could put it right in their energy. So that's a really, really good ability if you need it, if you're in a pinch. But this other one down here is if your opponent has 2 or more energy, choose up to 2 of your blue energy and switch them to active mode. So this is basically becomes a free negate. If you have 2 energy open, you can use this, play it, and then it'll untap 2 energy. So like you paid nothing. But also, it's a 1-cost combo god card. So this is another card that your Great Priest can activate with. So it'll untap an energy. You can combo for this for free. You get a free 10k combo. And then you can put this into your Z energy. It's very versatile because of this Unison. It's actually insane. So that's just one. So other 2 Goku Blacks we run is this guy here. It's SS Rose Goku Black, Apocal Schemer. So this card here, it's got Energy Exhaust, Deflect, and Double Strike. So it's always coming down. At the end of your turn, switch up to one of your mono blue, one of your blue/yellow multicolor energy to active mode. So we have plenty of that. We have a lot. We always charge a blue-yellow energy, especially gods, so that our Great Priest will untap energy when we use his ability. But it's got an auto. Another one here. When this card is played from your hand, play up to 4 shadow tokens. Then they all gain blocker until the end of your opponent's next turn. Shadow tokens have 10,000 power, 0 combo cost, and 5,000 combo power. So defense. When you get to 4 energy, you can play this card. It'll untap an energy, so you only end up paying 3 for it, so that you can Dimension Magic untap even more energy. Or you can use some of these other combos like this here to bring out some more of these guys. Or, you know, like I said, this guy untaps energy too when you combo with a god card. And this is another god card here. So another really good addition for this deck because of this Unison here. So just to keep our energy straight, we run other gods, Beerus, Fickle God. So this is just, if you have a multicolor energy in your energy, you could play this in your energy without energy exhaust. So it comes in untapped, so you can actually use it and it won't come in rest mode. So really good, obviously, for your energy being all straight and stuff. So it counts as like almost like a check land in Magic. But also, it's a god 1-cost, so it also, you can use this this Unison to combo with it and get all the effects that you'd get with all the other gods. So another good addition. If you don't see it early game, which you want to, you'll see it late game, no problem. Another crazy god to run with this package here is Amatsu the Eliminator. So this actually is kind of for our check lands too. This is if you have, it has the same ability here as Beerus. If there's a multicolor energy, blue-yellow energy in your energy, you could play this guy without energy exhaust, so it'll come in untapped. So really good, but he also has a playability, some playability too here. He's got energy exhaust. He's indestructible. Counterplay this card. Play this card from your hand, and the card being played, if it has energy cost 4 or less, you can return it to its owner's hand. If you have another blue-yellow multicolor energy, like I was saying, you could play this card in your energy with ignoring its energy exhaust. Auto, when this card is played, draw one card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. So just so much value. Just for, you could hold it, use it as a counterplay, or you could charge it for the energy exhaust effect, or you could combo with it here for this ability because it is a god. And get the effects, and then you could put it right into your Z energy every time. The free combos are great because you get to put it right in your Z energy. So another really good card. Because we run a Unison, we run 3 of these SS Trunks God Stealing Technique. If you don't know what it does, if your opponent plays a battle card, it's returned to its owner's hand if you discard this card. If you have a Unison card out with 2 or more counters on it, I believe, you could play this card for free from your hand. So it's just a really, really strong counterplay and just enfeebles your opponent a little bit. Some more Self-Awakeners that we run. We run the 4 of these just for consistency. When you attack, you could take a life, and if you take a life, this card gets 10,000 power and critical, so it turns into a 15k attacker, which would be really pesky, and the critical is really good because it keeps cards out of your opponent's hands, so that's good too. And then we run, because our leader is a mono yellow leader, we can run Turles All Too Easy. So what this card says here is when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it, and then you can choose one. You could draw one card, or you could choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. So you're basically KOing 2 things in rest mode when you play this card. I know it says 5, but if your leader card is a mono yellow Saiyan card and you have 3 or more energy, play this card from your hand for 2 yellow energy, which we will always have because of our check lands and stuff like that. So, oh, and I'm not going to dig for it, but I play Baby Hatch in the deck also. But also you have a mono yellow leader, so this is also an option that I was thinking about running in the deck. But I haven't really looked too much into it because Baby Hatch is the way you want to go, definitely. So that's the deck. This is the first Z Awakened leader that I have done, and I'm going to do more. The set's coming out this weekend, so I'm going to gather all the cards, and I'm going to build something pretty spicy. I do have a Kaba deck that I built for the Zenkai series, but I don't know if I'm going to stick to it. It depends on all these cards that come out. I just got to really sift through them and find out exactly what's going on. But the way I built this deck, this leader is very competitive, and it actually does some damage. So that's why I'm going to take it to locals and see how it does. This build has a lot of bombs. It has a lot of aggression. But you're also very defensive too, because you do go down to 4 life pretty easy. But yeah, that's the regular leader and the Z Awaken leader, and that's the deck profile. But I think it's super strong. I think if you guys want to give it a try, there's so many different builds because this guy is 4 colors and counts as 4 different colors. You could do whatever you want. You could put anything you want in here. I just went for a safe, strong, and defensive, aggressive build. But I'm DBS TCG. I don't even know my name. I'm DBS TCG Central. Thanks for coming to another deck profile video. I got a Facebook, I got an eBay, and an Instagram. I'll put links and everything in the description below. Thanks for coming to another deck profile video. And as soon as this weekend's over, say maybe come Monday, I'm going to have a bunch of deck profiles because I'm going to be deck building like crazy. So thanks for watching the video, guys, and I appreciate the support. So like and subscribe if you get the chance to. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.